What's going on, everybody? Randy here, Nerds Templar, back with set 12 of our Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League series, Season 0. This is just past the halfway point, 22 sets total, 20 matches for each of our fighters. We are in currently the short weeks here, the short sets, 4 of them in a row. We're in the third of 4, so almost done with these shorter sets where the smaller of the two divisions are going through a lot of their buys right now. But here are our standings after 11, after half of our matches. Basically, everyone's got 10 or more matches in, other than Wario and Wolf. But in Team Mario, we've got a big tie at the very top at 7 and 3. 5 of them Kirby, Peach, Yoshi, Link, and Mario in that order. Then right below them, not right below them, 2 below them, I guess, we have Donkey Kong and Zelda at 5 and 5, Luigi at 4 and 6, Sheik at 3 and 7, Diddy at 2 and 8, and Toon Link at 1 and 9. How they're faring after one half, everybody playing everyone else once. And so now we begin our rematches here in set 12 and onward for the 2 big divisions, and the other 2 small ones will start their rematches up in set 16, so 16 to 22, they'll do their last 7. So then we move to Team Baddies, one of those small divisions. Bowser commandingly at 10 and 1, Dedede and Mewtwo tied at second at 6 and 4, Wario and Wolf at 5 and 4, still one match behind everybody at the moment until they get their other buy-in, or they already had their 2 buys, so they need to get their other matches in, that is. Ganondorf at 5 and 5, Snake at 2 and 8, and Meta Knight at 1 and 10. We've got in Team Nintendo Captain Falcon at 8 and 2, Ness at 7 and 3, Rob at 6 and 4, along with the Ice Climbers and Mr. Game & Watch. And we've got Fox, Falco, and Lucas at 5 and 5, Samus at 3 and 7, Zero Suit Samus at 2 and 8, and Sonic also at the bottom at 2 and 8. So, I don't know, maybe more competition in Team Mario all around, but then there's also a lot of competition in different places there in Team Nintendo. A lot of 5 and 5s, a lot of 6 and 4s. Then in Team Universe, we've got Ike, the only undefeated left, at 10 and 0. Pokemon Trainer at 6 and 4, well behind him, just like in Team Baddies, but even worse, I guess. Jigglypuff 5 and 5, Lucario also 5 and 5, Pikachu is 4 and 6, Olimar also 4 and 6. Then Pit and Marth at the bottom at 3 and 7, that is. So that's where we stand after 11. Here is the schedule for today. Our lower half of the matches, if you will. We've got Zero Suit Samus versus Captain Falcon, and Captain Falcon won that in their first matchup. Peach versus Sheik, and Peach won that, 7 and 3 versus the 3 and 7. Then we got Pikachu versus King Dedede in an interdivisional, 4 and 6 versus 6 and 4. Could be interesting. Samus versus Fox is our 4th match, 3 and 7 Fox. 3 and 7 Samus actually beat the 5 and 5 Fox in their first matchup. Link versus Diddy, 7 and 3 versus the 2 and 8. Link won that one. Sonic versus Rob, 2 and 8 versus a 6 and 4, and so that was one of Sonic's only 2 wins was against Rob here. So he won that matchup. Donkey Kong versus Toon Link will finish us off, 5 and 5. DK beat the 1 and 9 Toon Link in their first matchup. Then for our high card matchups, the 7 high card matchups, we've got Jigglypuff versus Wolf to start us off for our second interdivisional of 4 today. 5 and 5 versus 5 and 4 also should be very good. A lot of good interdivisional ones today. Mario versus Luigi then. That'll be the 7 and 3 Mario that beat the 4 and 6 Luigi the first time around. Then we've got interdivisional Wario versus Pokemon Trainer, 5 and 4 versus 6 and 4, another great one. Then we have the Ice Climbers versus Lucas, 6 and 4 versus the 5 and 5 Lucas who beat them the first time around. Then we got Ganondorf versus Ike, 5 and 5 versus 10 and 0 undefeated Ike. Let's see if Ganondorf can take him down. Interdivision, of course. And then our final 2 are divisional matchups. Ness versus Falco, 7 and 3 versus a 5 and 5. Ness beat Falco the first time. Could be close though. And finally, the 7 and 3 for both of them, Yoshi versus Kirby. Kirby won the first time around. What will happen this time? So that is where things are Zelda's on a bye, Mr. Game & Watch is on a bye, Bowser, Mewtwo, Snake, and Meta Knight are on buys for Team Baddies, and Lucario, Olimar, Pit, and Marth are on buys for Team Universe. Now, let us begin. Zero Suit Samus, you are up first. As happens often, sometimes. And she will be fighting Captain Falcon in a not-so-easy one to begin things. And you know what we're going to do today? We're going to use tertiary skins for everybody because we haven't been able to do that yet for the divisional ones. So hers would have been probably, I guess, this dark one. And we could go either the dark or the light. Blue, I don't know. Don't know what the rest looks like, so let's just go with the dark one for now. Why not? Captain Falcon. I believe we probably used this one. Let's use this one that looks like his normal one and also then has a lot of blue on it. All right, here we go. Round one. Again, Captain Falcon winning in the first one in this matchup. And these matchups all happened in set one. They are going to happen in the same order as we go through the last ones here. So if you want to look back, that's an easy way to know. Just look back, I guess, 11 sets. Metagross here early on. Or I believe Captain Falcon. Got a Spupa. Very slow beginning here. A lot of damage there though from Falcon. Even more there. Fell awesome now for him. Samus went into the Spupa. Pay for that a little bit. Now Falcon off to a nice, has a nice cushion lead here. Samus not landing anything, just trying to dodge unsuccessfully at the moment. And it looks like Falcon probably got that Pokeball as well. It's a beware. Oh man, not even going to have to use it for the first stock of Samus there. 37% only on him. He took that early and then pretty much didn't get hit. We could probably check the drought time on Samus and it might be pretty high here at the moment. Oh, they finally got another hit in. Wasn't much. Didn't do much for her. Oh, caught in the Dedede. That's not good. He has got another Pokeball Falcon and already taken Samus out on her second stock. Oh my goodness. Oshawott doing nothing. Falcon doing all kinds of work right now. Trying not to lose any more. 8-2 here. Still at the top of the division. Kind of not comfortably though anymore. Never really was after he started losing. Just lost that first life. Abra helped, I guess, a little bit on that. Scissor though for Captain Falcon somehow retaining the offensive pace here. And Zero Suit Samus, no chance, I don't believe. Unless Captain Falcon completely throws it somehow. He's got a Snivy. He's got a Snivy, see? Oh, and there it is. Kicking Samus out of here. Zero Suit Samus, that is. And the first win of the day goes to Captain Falcon. Who would have thought? I just noticed recently also, and it's crazy that it took me so long. 0 to 11 in items grabbed. Are you kidding me? And actually, the longest drought wasn't that bad for Samus. That's crazy. I just recently noticed. I don't know how it took me so long to notice that one of my main characters in Beyond Lumina, known as Vala Rees, actually looks almost identical to Samus, except not so buff. And also has the double ponytail there instead. Probably a little bit different hair color. Although, wait a second, no, her hair is the same in every one. Never mind. Yeah, a little bit of a different hair color, but basically the same. Eye color would also actually be different. I just realized that they're all the same as well. Vala's would be more emerald green. Anyway, enough about that. Next match, Peach. And an early one here because she's got Sheik. Again, in the red division. There you go. Peach for a third skin for her, and Sheik. Got some purples we could use, I guess. Oh, there. I don't know. A little blue, a little red. The black and red works. We could go with the black and red. I think we meant to do that one because, well, It's the monotone with the red. Works out. And of course, you can imagine this one, Peach won the first time around. 7-3 to the 3-7 here. But we'll see. We'll see. Sheik has 3 wins. I mean, it happened. One of Peach's losses was to Toon Link, his only win. Sheik, I imagine Sheik beat Diddy. Yep, Toon Link. Yoshi as well. Okay. So there's that. That was her third. Being that she's third from the bottom, so she had to have a win on somebody over her, and it is not Luigi, which would be next at 4 and 6. Falco, yep. Spinning things around. Peach ends up with that next Pokeball. Swirlix. One falls next to Sheik. Sheik just shielding herself inside the Swirlix. Peach gets that ball. Bullpix. Oh man. Sheik able to take the first stock there, actually. With some explosion. Peach now not happy. Almost gets the counter knockout there on the side of the map with Toad. 142 on Sheik's first life. Doing well here. Oh, still somehow in it. 152%, just barely stayed on. Could we... Nope. Oh, I can't believe it. Sheik is still on. Could we see an upset here? Maybe. She's not doing any damage there a little bit. She needs to do some damage while she has the advantage. Now she has like no advantage at all. 17-0, same stock. Sheik's got the Ditto. Peach has got the Darkrai. Never mind. Guess I thought Sheik was a Ditto. Sheik's got the Inkay. I don't know what I was seeing there. Dedede. Peach with a big lead in percentage now, 63 to 104. And a Metagross. Tapu Koko for, yep, Sheik. That'll help. Oh, it really helps. Actually knocks Peach out. Sheik with another Pokeball here. One stock left on Peach, 104% on Sheik's second. And knocked back toward Peach from the Exeggutor there, which is hers. Sheik's, that is. 138%. Oh, the Togedemaru, though, comes down for Peach. Sheik avoids the first one for the most part, I guess. Enough. Oh. There it is, though. Peach takes her out. It's 27% to 0 now as Sheik comes back with a couple kicks. But it's basically, yeah, even. But Sheik has a great chance for the upset still. She's been on top with the stock both times here. And she, oh no, both, wait, no, the Peach gets the Ditto, but Sheik with the Beware doesn't target the Ditto, could spell defeat. For Peach, it does target the Ditto, doesn't knock it out, interestingly enough. Now on Abomasnow, yeah, that looks like it's for Peach as well. And 60 to 82 in Peach's favor. Eevee now, oh, for Peach. Getting some nice shots in there. Sheik attempting to come back here. One big hit. 881 on Peach right now. Oh, 97. That was almost the one. That was close. Pokeball laying there. No one has grabbed it yet. Peach now with it. Had the advantage. For a moment now, Sheik, though, on a roll. The Pokeball whipped out of the stage by Peach. Trying to throw it at Sheik, who dodged it. Sheik remains on the map, 117 to 135. It's anyone's match right now. One hit will do it. That's so close. Sheik So close to getting the upset, but no. Just barely knocked out there. You could tell it took like an extra second for the knockout to happen. So close, so close. Sheik came to the upset victory, but no, it is Peach after 4:56. A very long one. You can, I think it's about 4:45, 4:50 once the screen goes dark on us there. I'm usually, if I think about it, I'll, you know, hit my controller if the match goes into like 3 minutes plus, 3:30 plus or something. I just never think about it, especially with an action-packed one like that. So no upsets just yet. We got Pikachu now, first interdivisional. Pikachu. Up against King Dedede. We'll just stick with the tertiaries. This was, yeah, just the gray again. All else fails, go for the black, white, or gray skin. Now the interdivisionals, of course, they haven't played each other, so no history here, at least not yet. We will have a lot of history with some of these fighters in the future, of course. Future seasons, that is. As we also then add more fighters in the next season and beyond. They'll all be in the next season. All 88. 4 different divisions, 22 each. Every day, one division will play. Be 4 days a week, we'll be streaming it. So everyone will play once a week, basically, instead of once a day here. If you will, it'll be sets. Sets will take 1 week. Dedede with a very fast knockout there. Didn't seem like he exerted much effort, but he is at 95% on his own first stock, so somehow having trouble with his own spike ball there at the side. And Victini for Pikachu could help bring this back quickly. If Pikachu can land it. Gets the Pokeball first. Gonna land it, I believe, yep. Easy knockout, 34-0 now. 2 stock each. Keldeo, oh no, for Dedede. Pikachu gets caught in the second hit. And then a spike ball knocks him. Keldeo still has a shot or maybe 2. Nope, that was it. Kyogre, though, being annoying now. No way! That actually gets the knockout on Pikachu. I can't believe it. And that's it. King Dedede wins. Wow. Yep. Not flawless, but almost. Not for the Victini, probably. 4 to 5 in items. It was so fast. Alright, back to divisional play. Of course, most of the matches are divisional, only 4 interdivisional for this set and the next set. Then we're back to 18 matches a day, a set. Samus, the suited up Samus, versus Fox. And now I believe that was probably first. Any gray? Yeah, we could use either black or the gray, white again. Since we went with black for a Zero Suit, let's go with white for the regular Samus. Why not? Both work the same. I don't even know what we did for Fox. This one, I guess. Suppose we can go with the orange or the purple. Might as well go with the purple, I guess, because there's no purple division. It's more of a blue-purple, in my opinion, anyway. Alright, but this one is actually our first match where the lower of the 2 in record, that being Samus, has actually beaten the higher in record. So it's through the 3-7 Samus, the 5-5 Fox, which obviously you've seen by now, shows up at the top of the screen at the beginning of every match. Put that up there for you. You're welcome. Also able to see by the bolded and italicized font there, which of the two competitors does come in with the win advantage. And of course, that's going to play a huge part in when it comes to playoff time, if any of them are tied. And then if they go 1-1 against each other, we have other tiebreakers. But of course, that's the very first one, is the head-to-head. Which is also why it matters with the interdivisional play, winning those for the two smaller divisions, because those head-to-head matches will be even more important because there's only one of them. So winning that one means you win. There's no tie-breaking match, or tying or tie-breaking match for that matter. Anyway, yeah, Samus 111, Fox 72, first stocks still. Our fourth match of 14, but 7 in this first half of lower, but we're actually working our way toward the lower ones here. This one's still quite a good matchup, actually determining a decent bit toward the bottom of the division at the moment. Anyone at 5-5 like Fox is trying to stay in the top, and in fact also trying to stay in playoff contention. Right now we found out that you need to be 500 to get in right now. There's one fighter that was 5-5 that didn't make it. We don't know who that would have been out of all the ones that are 5-5, but one of the 5-5s wouldn't have made it to the playoffs. And there, Fox finally getting that first knockout. 120% on him though, and Samus just evens it up. But the sizer for Fox just before he goes will put 50% down on Samus without him doing anything at all, Fox himself. Make it 80 and almost doing everything needed to knock Samus out for the second time. Chessman on the left side and Darkrai on the right. Samus nowhere to go but down. Oh man, try the up B attacks. Looked like Samus won that battle. Vulpix now for Fox. Getting all kinds, and the Alolan Vulpix getting all kinds of Pokemon. Both Vulpix, that's awesome, one on each platform. It's great. Gotta love it. The ice hits. Almost hits again, but Samus blocks it. Now a Ditto for Fox, wow. Gonna be a huge difference in items here. At least at the moment. Fox, Samus that is, 143, Fox at 46%. And now the Fennekin, I was waiting for that to come out, but it was a little late. The two Vulpix are already gone. Metagross now. You can see an array of Pokemon in this one. Gets an Abra. Still hasn't knocked Samus out for the second time though. 186 on her. 67 though still on Fox only. Samus like just being tossed around the map, not doing anything. Finally she gets knocked out again. Got the Inkay now. Another Pokeball for Fox here. Spupa. Just controlling the entire map, the entire game, and getting everything. Finally, Samus gets that second one off of Fox, and it's almost tied up after all of that. Very long second stock. 1-1, 46 on Samus, and was that Fox's? Yep, Latios and Latios, uh-oh. And there it is. One more hit will do it. Fox wins it. Definitely the help of Pokeballs there. Many, many of them. 4:35 time though. I did hit my controller that time, but we didn't quite reach the point where I needed to. 3-21 in items. 7 times more items. That's insane for Fox. Wow. Wow. But that'll do it, and that also evens things up for Fox and Samus. They both got one win now over each other. Captain Falcon beat Zero Suit Samus both times. Peach beat Sheik both times. That's where those fell, of course. But that one, the first ones that go 1-1 against each other. Very nice, very nice. Link, in the next one here, going up against Diddy Kong. Bet you can guess who won this one the first time around. You are correct, yes. It was Link. And I guess we'll go with that. I suppose, why not? Diddy doesn't even have one, so let's just go with it's too bad this is literally the best one that I could go with for this. Oh no, that's right. We don't want to go with that because he's all yellow. Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, I guess we just got to go with like this one with the yellow shirt is literally less yellow and more orange or more red than the other. That one's only reddish because it's pink. Let's go with that one. Whatever. These are the most annoying ones when it comes to certain colors of skins. Him and Donkey Kong. Who else? There's one other. Olimar struggles a little bit, I guess. There's somebody I think that's worse than him. Anyway, here 7-3 versus the 2-8. Meh. Could see an upset, of course. But barring that, it should be a decently easy one for Link to get another win under his belt here. Stay at the top. And that top, the 5, big tie of 5 of them at the very top, 7-3. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But that's mostly because there's Toon Link, Diddy, Sheik with only 3 wins. Diddy with 2, Toon Link with 1. Pretty terrible, but wow. Oshawott actually just eliminating Link there for Diddy Kong. First life gone. Wow. That's crazy. We could see an upset as Diddy has like no damage done on him yet. 59, I mean it is some, but before that it was like 37. And now Link's starting to stack it up a little bit, perhaps. Pokeballs coming out all over the place. Who's this? Who's? I don't know. Oh, yep. Okay. The Soul Galio is Link's. The Moltres was Diddy's, I guess. It's an easy way to know whenever he blasts Diddy in the face and off the map. Then again for Diddy. Oh man, Link right into it, trying to avoid it on the side there. Go up. Yep, there you go. Bomb a snow for him. And another Pokeball for Diddy. Is an Abra. Another falls, and he is actually taking it handily to Link at the moment. 41 to 123. 2 stock each. And Abra almost did it to Link. Almost got him too far away again, just like the Oshawott. We almost have to use the silly pink skin on Diddy just because that one still is all just yellow there. Raichu for him. Getting a lot of Pokeball assistance, but also, okay, the Link stays on, but Metagross on the edge of the map there now. Gotta not fight under him and you're fine. Now that he's back onto the map. And Diddy Kong with the knockout. Oof. Link, 1 stock left. Diddy at 70%. The Electrode for Link. Now another Pokeball as Diddy attempts to stay on the map as long as possible. Here it's a Goldeen for Link. 90% on Diddy. Pokeball available. Link is able to get it. It's a Ditto. 118 on Diddy. Link could bring this back to about even. Fletchling. Diddy, it stays on the map. Big attacks by both Links, and finally they're one big enough to knock him off the map, and it's 36 to 0%. 1 stock each. Here we go. Can Diddy pull off an upset? Haven't had one yet today. Could this be the one? Diddy Kong of all matches here. Ooh, the Togedemaru. Link barely avoids the first one. Second one. Oh no, I don't know if he can avoid that. And he does not. He takes basically all of it. 94% Exeggutor is blocking them from each other currently. Link jumps over. Diddy gets Pokeball. It is Dedede. And Link, oh, barely avoids the Dedede. 107 to 36. Diddy has this one. pretty solid right now. Oh man, almost gets the knockout. Zoroark is there waiting. He gets it. There's no way Link's coming back. Diddy just pulled off the upset victory over Link. Boom. Clapping with his feet. Gotta love it. 4-14. What a match for Diddy Kong. A glimmer of hope. 12-21 in items. Again, a big item difference there in favor of Diddy Kong, gets him the victory. We still got 2 matches here to finish off our first half. Sonic, Team Universe, Team Nintendo, that is. Up against Rob. Pick, I don't know. No real other blue ones here for Sonic. Oh wait, I mean, I'd probably just go with the gray one, I suppose. Yep, that'll work. The doll blue, right? Oh, there we go, got another one for Rob. Cool. I like it when it's easy. This one is another one where the low record beat the high, and this one's much different. That the 2-8 Sonic, one of his 2 wins was against Rob here at 6-4. Pretty crazy. Can he do it again? And again, maybe have just a small hope again. 3-8. You're not completely out of it if you can somehow string together almost nearly all the rest of your matches victories. Maybe, just maybe, you can make it in. But yeah, that being said, if Sonic loses here, pretty much done. I'd say 10 and you're basically certainly done. 10 losses, that is. 9 is very iffy, especially this early in the season. We're only at the just over halfway point, so there's a lot of matches left to potentially lose for everybody. That's why you don't already want to have 5 losses or more at this point. 5 is kind of okay, but more than that, you're definitely starting to worry. Should be. And again, possibly already out of it. But we've seen crazier things. Sonic just buzzing his way right off the map that time. Didn't even attempt to hop back up, so he's dealing with right now a Giratina and an Arceus, so he can't jump off the map to avoid the Giratina, or lest the Arceus just blow him away. But he's alright. He avoids both enough. Not the Meowth punches, though. Another Pokeball Snivy for Rob. He is just getting everything again, controlling the map, just grabbing everything he wants. Sonic able to get back onto the map first. Doesn't grab the Pokeball though, and Rob again now with a Ditto for himself. Being a Ditto like every match, right? 2 Robs. That is not easy to deal with. And a Staryu. Add the Swift in there. Yep. Oh, never mind. That is Sonic's Staryu. Nice. That'll help for sure then against double Rob. Double Robert. Pokeball just laying there waiting for somebody. Sonic speeds over to it. It's a Fennekin aiming toward Rob at the edge there. Not quite able to catch him just yet. Oh, there it is. The third one hits. A few embers from Fennekin. Or, yeah, well, 2 on each side. Gardevoir there. Rob has another Pokeball. It's not going to matter because Sonic knocks him out as he holds it. 143 on Sonic's second stock as he ties it up in stock. The Alolan Raichu. Oh no, for Rob. And that is the second stock of Sonic's. Whole life advantage right now for Rob, basically. So the Mimikyu comes out for Sonic though, as the Giratina unfortunately comes out for Rob. Sonic can't do a whole lot with Mimikyu's help. Gets a little damage done, but actually, yeah, it's going to be game right there. Sonic getting blown away by Giratina. Also, Rob, I think, added a little extra in there. And that'll do it. Rob takes the victory over Sonic. Rights of the wrong that he committed earlier in this season. And Sonic, unfortunately, yeah, struggling. Really struggling. 2-9. 6 to 11 Rob and items. But yeah, not good for Sonic. Now another one that's not looking good at all for, probably again already out of it at this point. I'd say almost certainly. Last matchup before our quick, 3-second break. We've got Donkey Kong versus Toon Link. Toon Link at, that's Donkey Kong's second there, which we didn't use because we didn't use one for Diddy, so let's use it now. Again, really the only one he has. And we could use, again, we could use the black and red eyes, or we could probably just use a purple one for this Link. That's about all he has though. Let's go with that one, just like the other one today. Other Link today. Used his Dark Link skin. Didn't go well for him, but yeah. So yeah, we had Donkey Kong beat Toon Link, the 1-9 Toon Link, who's done now. 9 losses, game over for him, I would say. His one win though was against Peach, so that's pretty interesting. He was able to take out the number 2 right now, behind Kirby, even though they're all 7-3 up there. Some luck here with the scissor early on. And then a Soul Galio almost catches him. Toon Link, that is. I'm sorry, Donkey Kong. It was Toon Link's, yes. It does catch him for the third one. They knock each other out at the same moment, though, interestingly enough. And here we go. All tied up still. 2 stocks. A Bomb of Snow for Toon Link. Definitely would be a crazy upset again here. Maybe, yeah, just as, not as crazy, I suppose, as Diddy beating Link, but almost. Oh, the Suicune freezes DK. Luckily, it wasn't a full-fledged attack, or else he'd be in big trouble because he's at 109%. Maybe it's because he just caught the very end of it or the edge or something. I don't know. But he is actually, yeah, in trouble here. Toon Link with the advantage, with the lead, with the Fennekin, I believe. No, maybe not. His Gardevoir, though, not that that's going to be super useful. Especially against Donkey Kong. Whoa! Pounds him down into the drink below, and DK takes the lead because of that with a stock advantage. Although his not a very healthy stock right now. Oh man, the damage down to Toon Link though almost gets a knockout. Wait a second. Right here, if Donkey Kong can jump up there, and he doesn't understand how it works. Toon Link was caught at the top by Staryu Swift. We've seen that before, and we didn't see the fighter capitalize the last time either. Donkey Kong doesn't even matter, though. He had such a great advantage there. Such a big lead. Punches Toon Link in the face. Home run. And there it is, 6-5 for Donkey Kong, taking 2 wins now over the 1-10 Toon Link. Oof. That hurts, bro. 5-6 in items. Donkey Kong lost that. Didn't have that advantage, didn't need that advantage. And that is that for the first half here. Already, 14 matches only, 7 more to go. Captain Falcon beat Zero Suit Samus, Peach over Sheik, and King Dedede over Pikachu before we had then Fox right things with Samus, going 6-5. Again, Samus beating him the first time around. Then Diddy upsetting Link. And then we had Rob defeating Sonic. Also, again, Sonic beating Rob the first time. Rob evens that up. And then finally, Donkey Kong there defeating Toon Link. We'll be right back. Nerds Templar, stay tuned. All right, guys, we are back. And this is set 12 of 22. This is round of this set. It is round 8 of 14, and we have Jigglypuff from Team Universe going up against the Team Baddies division Wolf the 5-5 Jiggly, who doesn't quite have a good. I think maybe we'll try this one instead for her tertiary skin instead of the Santa hat. And then the 5-4 Wolf. 5-5 versus 5-4 should be great here. We look for one for Wolf. I think we should already add one for him, right? One should probably work. All right, let's do it. Or maybe not, because Wolf still has to play both of his short set matches, because he just had both of his buys in a row. He and Wario, that's why they are both 5-4. Everyone else has played 10 or more matches. Some of the Team Baddies / Team Universe already played their 2. And but not Wario and Wolf. I guess it's just 2 of the Team Baddies probably already played more than the rest. That would be Bowser and Meta Knight actually already played more. So now we have Wolf and Wario will get both of their matches in a row. Those are the only ones. It looks like everyone else maybe nobody else really played 2 in a row. I take that back. Ike is going to play 2 in a row. He just had his bye first and last instead of 2 and then 2. Anyway, Jigglypuff struggling here against Wolf right now. 5-4 Wolf. But still, anyone's first stock at this point. Oh, Pokeball almost taking Jigglypuff out. It's a Pincurchin for Wolf. Oh man, yeah, Wolf just destroying Jiggly. You gotta watch though when Jigglypuff is coming down like that. One of these times she's gonna hit the counter. Might just be trying to bait Wolf into that. We'll see. Togepi now. I don't know if there's too much baiting happening at the moment. I think it's a lot of unfortunate hits for Jigglypuff. 169% finally Wolf takes that knockout. And 33% still on Wolf. A little on Vulpix for Jigglypuff though. Just to see if she decides to try to do something here, finally, after losing 1 stock already. And Palkia for Wolf isn't gonna do a whole lot, other than flip the map. Exeggutor for Wolf, not that mad. Jigglypuff just whipping the Pokeball off the stage. I wonder if that had anything to do somehow with Palkia. Or if she was just probably trying to hit Wolf with it and missed. And yeah. Oh, she's able to clear Wolf from that ball and get it herself. Oshawott as Wolf is trying to... Yeah, Wolf is trying to get back on the map. And oh man, knocks Jigglypuff out again, but then as she's coming back, comes down and hits the sleepy counter. And it's 2-1 in stock. Wolf advantage. As they both pretty much respawn the same time there. But yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Jiggly. It's too bad she's trying to stick in there with Lucario at 5-5. Even Pokemon Trainer at 6-4, just 1 game ahead of both of them. And Pikachu and Olimar are both at 4-6, so you never know when they're gonna jump back up there in contention with Jiggly and Lucario. Oh man, but the Xerneas buff actually gives Jigglypuff a huge comeback potential here. Is she also gets Lugia, 75% on her. Wolf is probably going to be able to avoid that, but there's also a Pokeball that just spawned on that side. It's a Zoroark. Is also not going to do it quite for her, but it will put a ton of damage down, especially if she can add something in there. She adds a tiny little bit. Does tie this thing up though. Wait a second here. A Mimikyu for Jigglypuff. This is it. If Mimikyu catches Wolf, it's over. Wait a second. Wolf lands the kick just before. I mean, I don't know if he would have been grabbed, but if he didn't land that hit, who knows where he would have been. Just barely escapes that one. Had the big lead there. Able to come away with the victory. Great matchup between these two. Middle of the Packers, 5-4 and 5-5. Now 9-9 in items. Now we have the 5-6 Jiggly and the 6-4 Wolf. Seems slightly different. Of course, the Team Universe and Baddies will all have their buys done soon, and so they'll all have the same records the whole way through to the end. You know, the same amount of games played after set 13 is done. So next now, as we move into the rest of our great matches here at the end, Mario is going to take on his bro, Luigi. And not for the first time, of course. And Luigi's stuck with, I believe do we go with orange, maybe, for his tertiary? It's the only other option we have. He at least has another yellow skin that isn't orange, so whatever. Yeah, once we're done with this, the divisions are going to be a little more fluid. May not even have Mario and Luigi end up in the same division all the time. It's going to be the top 8 will remain every season in the same division. The bottom 8 will also remain in the same division once we start season 1 and onward. And then the middle 6 of the 22 in the division will actually transfer to a new division every season to kind of shake things up. Talked about that in the last couple. Give some incentives to the top to stay in the top, for the bottom to try to move into the middle to get moved. And of course, it's gonna give so much variability, along with all the differences we'll have every season, and the map and the rules and things like that. Probably gonna just do 2 stock. We could actually, the days are, in fact, there's gonna be less matches every day. It's only going to be 11 every time, because it's only gonna be every fighter once a week. So every division once a day, 22 fighters, they'll all play, and it'll only be 11 matches. So it's going to be always shorter than these, but who knows? Yeah, we'll probably end up we'll probably just do all of them in that case, and do 3 stock like we're doing here. I like the 3 stock. The 2 stock I would have only done to make it a little shorter if needed, but it doesn't need to be shorter. I like 3 more because just in case. The 2 stock would, I don't want to do 1, but 2's better than that, but 3 just, it's a little more cushion. So anyway, Mario does get the first knockout, help of some Genesect. Got the Marshadow now as Luigi does, that is. And maybe he'll be able to get Mario for the first time. Vulpix as well here for him. Slightly confusing because Mario is in all white and Luigi is wearing orange and blue, which almost looks like Mario. Got the Chespin now. Taking it to Mario. 152. Plunger. And finally, Luigi with the first knockout there on his brother, and it's now tied 2-2 stock. Luigi only 36% now to 8. Well, Mario straight to sleep. Nope, he's all right. Pokeball out. I believe that is Mario's. Nope, it is Luigi's. Bounced off Mario, I guess. Takes both hits from the Togedemaru. Mario. Tons of damage. 94% now on Mario. Could we see another slight upset, as this one is a 7-3 versus 4-6. Mario winning their first time around. But still, it's close. Could be 7-4 and 5-6. Depending on what we see here. Not really back and forth. Luigi pretty much handling things for the most part here since coming back with the second stocks. Oshawott, I believe, for him. Yep, doing nothing. And yep, Luigi actually does get that stock first. Second stock first. Now slight advantage, 92% on him. Could be knocked out in 1 hit, but he's stacking up some damage on Mario's last stock here. 38% on him already. He's got the Pokeball though, Mario that is, and it is a Solgaleo. Luigi is blasted away. You see him pretty clearly. Second blast wasted, of course, as Luigi's respawning. Third does hit though, and we got 71-31 last stocks. Close enough that anything can happen, of course. And Luigi, nice hit there, and then a little Executor for him. 97-31. Mario needs something here. Metagross, oh boy. Luigi trying to get out of there now. Not much room. Can Executor push the Executor can indeed push the Metagross perhaps off the map here. Luigi made it to the other side. Executor gone. Metagross gone. Pokeball, new one. Mario's, Meowth, and Go-Go. Luigi just basically staying away from all that. 97 to 100, though Mario was able to take the lead after all that nonsense. In percentage, it's basically just neck and neck at this point. Both over 100. One shot could do it. Melota for Luigi. In a strange spot, but one of these song bombs could definitely be the end. No! Luigi does it himself with the plunger. And there it is. Luigi takes this one. Commanding, not really that commanding, I guess, but a great victory nonetheless over Mario. Mari bro, 451. Long one. And yes, evens things up between them, of course. 10 to 13 in items may have helped him out with that advantage. What a great match. Luigi, 5 and 6. He's still got a good chance here. He was 4 and 6, under 500, not where you want to be, out of playoff contention at the moment. But 5 and 6 now. Wait a second. Wait a second. Now we've got Wario, our second to last interdivisional. And he is taking on the Pokemon Trainer. I don't know, we didn't really pick which one's second and which one's third for him, but I think we used this last time, so let's use this one. And tertiaries, I think we're going with that one for Pokemon Trainer. Let's do it! Again, no matchups yet between these two because it's interdivisional. Wario is 5 and 4, Trainer is 6 and 4. Wario, just like Wolf, the two that are only at 9 matches right now, have to come back and play both of theirs after 2 buys in a row. And here he is. Trainer should have a bye next time, next set. See where they can end up after this, after set 13 is done, and they all have their buys all done. That should be, that's kind of a slight milestone for them, certainly. Probably after set 15, we'll end up checking the playoff status again once all the interdivisional play is done. Because they will have 2 more sets that are interdivision with all of them done with their buys afterward. Until they can, even up matches with the other divisions. So, Wario trying to stay out of Tapu Koko and Keldeo, but that's not going to work. There's just too much happening there. And Wario does take 1 more Keldeo swipe. 2 more Keldeo swipes. Yikes. 3, wait a second, that must have come out just as he was being knocked out, because that was 3 swipes he took, and he is already above in percent again on his second stock. Pokemon Trainer still doing fine here. And, oh no, and yeah, knocked too far off the map though. Kind of his own doing because of that fire dash. And that's actually slightly evened up now with the 73 on Wario and 12 on Pokemon Trainer. Snorlax, though, for Trainer on the left. Wario, 93%. Still needs a little bit more to come back here, even it up. Couple nice hits. Ivysaur now out. Abra for Wario. And the Vulpix for Pokemon Trainer. Charizard now. Try his luck. Abra grabs him. Dealing with the Abra. Not a bad idea to switch to Charizard when that's happening. Darkrai for Pokemon Trainer. As Wario's speeding around, and that does it for Wario's second stock. Pokemon Trainer up a stock for 54% now on their second. As we're down to the wire here, the Goldeen for Wario. Oof. Not great. Wario gets another one. It's a fledgling this time. Better than Goldeen. Stacking up a little bit of damage here. Over 100% now on Pokemon Trainer. Squirtle out currently. Alolan Vulpix for Wario. A little better than the Fletchling. Almost gets the knockout of 121% on Pokemon Trainer. Still can't do it though. Bomb Snow for Pokemon Trainer. Wait a second. Wario caught inside that. Can't get that knockout, and now he's up to 55% on his last stock as Pokemon Trainer is just keeps stacking it on. Wait a second. Ooh, that is Wario's Solgaleo. But it looks like, yeah, might get one more hit on the Pokemon Trainer. Nope, gonna avoid that, and it is tied up in stock. 76 on Wario. That's Pokemon Trainer's Eevee. 112 on Wario now. And that'll do it. Charizard, a combination of attacks. Finishes things off with a big tail whap. And there it is. Pokemon Trainer gets another victory. Lost last match, so coming back strong against a strong opponent in Wario. Great match. Could potentially see one like that again as Wario moves to 5-5 and Pokemon Trainer moves to 7-4. 7 to 11 in items for Pokemon Trainer there. And we have got now second to last Team Nintendo matchup. Fourth to last match. We got the 6-4 Ice Climbers sitting in fourth place currently against the 5-5 Lucas. Sitting in 8th. A couple options here for them, I guess, huh? Let's go with the two blues. Yeah, I guess let's go with this one, yeah. Two blues with the blue and pink instead of the two blues with the two green. There's more blue, right? Lucas had a couple different ones we could go with. Let's go with this. That one's kind of green, huh? I think we went with that all blue. Let's go with this one then. All right. So yeah, this is a very deciding game now, especially now second half. This is their second matchup against each other. Lucas won the first one, 6-4 and 5-5 here. It's basically anyone's game. And if Lucas can pick up another win here, they will tie up with Climbers, and they will obviously have that big advantage with the both wins over them going into the playoffs. And again, they are obviously around the same record, so those are the ones that are most important to win head-to-head. The ones that may actually mean something in tie-breaking form. So Lucas already off to a rough start with the scissor for Ice Climbers, taking him out once already. Scissor, probably one of the, it's definitely top tier. Not as top tier as Giratina, however. Oh man, yep, Ice Climbers dispatched there by Lucas, able to get back onto the map himself. And we're pretty much all tied up now again. Nice. I mean, nice for our purposes of watching, perhaps not so nice for Ice Climbers, who had a great advantage there for a moment. Togedemaru avoided by Lucas the first time, and the second time coming down, avoids the ice blocks and the Togi, and gets his own Goldeen. Ice Climbers on the offensive though, 72% to 3. And Lucas needs some more hits like that. Got a Swirlix. Needs some better Pokemon than that as well, maybe, to help him. Almost launches the wrong Ice Climber that time. Of course, you can knock off one of the secondary one. It does help. It doesn't get the stock, but it does help slightly. Pretty much all tied up as the Darkrai comes out and tries to snag up the Ice Climbers. Doesn't matter. Lucas able to finish things off and get a Lugia that is on the right side of the map there. Wait a second, what just happened? Was it already out and just it wasn't doing anything? I suppose so. The Kyurem, though, however, for Lucas, does tons of work against the Ice Climbers there. Ice Climbers, actually, speaking of, just lost the secondary Ice Climber there. Couldn't make it back onto the map. That is not good for them at all. One stock, one Ice Climber. Lucas with one stock advantage right now. And he's grabbed by Mimikyu. That was hilarious. It grabbed him and it looked like he was upside down whenever he was pulled in. That'll obviously be an immediate KO, but oh yeah, another Pokeball for Ice Climber, singular. It's just a Pincurchin, but it could help. Lucas falls toward it. 83% to 0. The Victini for the Ice Climber. I cannot believe it. Victini for Ice Climber. Can Lucas avoid it enough? knocks Ice Climber out. That's all he has to do. There's no getting back if you're that far off the map without your buddy. And Lucas takes it. Cashes that one in. 2 wins against Ice Climber now. And they're now also both 6 and 5. And so Lucas moves ahead of the Ice Climbers definitively. 8 and 10. Of course, if they don't have the same record, it doesn't matter as much, but chances are they're going to remain very close in record. So that is going to be very important there for Lucas. Too bad for Ice Climbers. They did struggle in the beginning of the whole season, and it's like we're at the beginning again here as we restart and go through the same matches in the same order now as they rematch each other. Of course, again, waiting on the 2 small divisions to begin their rematches again, but that will happen once they have enough other matches in. Ganondorf, speaking of, these are the last of Team Baddies and Team Universe fighters for today. Ganondorf is going to be taking on, he's 5 and 5. And he is taking on the undefeated Ike, 10 and 0. One more round for Ike, and then he gets another nice bye, and then he's probably got 2 hard ones. I don't know who set 14 he's got, but he does have Bowser to finish off their interdivisional, and that's going to be insane for set 15 because those are the top 2 fighters in the entire league right now. So anyway, before we get to that point, though, we have a couple other matches to play. So let's get to it. Got a couple, I think, for Ike. I believe this is the second, and maybe we did go with the green for this one for the third there. Makes more sense. Brown, I guess. More brown. Brown's kind of yellow, plus the yellow sword, that works.
3, 2, 1,
so, Ganondorf, can you do it? Can you be the one to finally bring a defeat to Ike? I don't know. He's definitely strong. He's got a big old sword just like Ike does. It'd be more blade action. It's not the first time we've seen Ike up against a swordsman, but a caped swordsman just like Meta Knight. That was a lot different. Though Scissor, though, that is not what you want to deal with when you're fighting against Ike. It's not doing much, luckily for Ganondorf. It's been useless. It was completely useless. Ganondorf doing nice damage. Very strong. Oh, the block from Ike. Oh, man, and he just smashes Ganondorf down off the map. Yeah, he's timing this a little better than Ganondorf currently. Oh, man, but for some reason, doesn't up B there and just loses. Oh, no, Ganondorf's got the Xerneas buff, and 42% on Ike already. Almost knocked him out in one hit after he just came back with that sword strike. That was crazy. Ganondorf has a great chance here with the double Ganon with the Ditto now. Uh-oh, for Ike. Oh my, Ganondorf. Is he actually gonna do it here? It's 2-2 in stock. It's basically even right now, but still, the fact that it is 2-2 in stock and basically even as Ike can't make it back to the map, I can't believe it. Here we go. It is not even anymore. Can Ike get this second? Togedemaru comes down. He is barely trying to avoid it. He does. Okay. Another Pokeball. Spupa. Togedemaru right down into that, though, so it's not good for Ike. Ike takes so much damage from that. He's at 71%. The Spupa catches Ganondorf. Somehow, Ganondorf survives and shields that big hit from Ike as he comes back and... Oh, he grabbed Ike, and I thought he's going to do something. Eevee may have saved Ike, and then Ike finally gets that knockout. It's 87% on him, though. He's got another Pokeball. Ganondorf trying to grab him and failing thousands of times. Oh, Ike avoided that kick, fire kick. Not that, though. Oh, my goodness. There it is. Ganondorf just defeated Ike. The first fighter to do it. Ganondorf now 6 and 5 all of a sudden. I cannot believe it. It finally hit 228. Figured it'd be a fast one with these two crazy people. But it happened. Ike finally lost. It only took 12 sets for it to happen. 5 and 6 in items. Perhaps that was a difference maker. Just perhaps. The guy like Ike definitely could be, but Yeah, Ganondorf. What a strong showing. That is frightening for anybody. With that win under your belt, I mean, you should feel pretty good about yourself thinking, well, man, I could probably beat anybody then, right? So I could go the whole way, just as Ike should go the whole way, right? Being that he's at the top. Maybe Ganondorf could as well. Maybe his 6-5 record is not as fitting as it might be at the end. We'll see what he actually ends up with after all these matchups. We got 2 left, though. We have Ness for today, that is. Last Team Nintendo matchup, of course, versus Falco. And let's go with that one, I guess, for Ness's third. Falco will go with this one, I suppose. Kinda probably the best. Next one. At least he's blue. He's got blue pants as well there. All right. 7-3 Ness. 5-5 Falco. Falco rising in the ranks, staying steady, I guess. He's up and down pretty much. Mostly down though, so he's happy to be at the 5-5 point after halfway. Ness at 7-3. Definitely respectable there in that division. He is actually second alone, solely at 7-3. And he did win this matchup the first time around. Let's see if Falco can do anything differently here. You can always go back and see how many of these matchups were very close. There's probably quite a few of them. Like Link versus Diddy, in fact, where Diddy won this time around. That was actually a really close one in set 1. Even though Link is at the top of the division. Now, who knows? Losing to Diddy this time. Big loss for him. Peach won. Mario lost. It's huge for him as well. Definitely going to have one more going up with Peach to 8-3 because we have Yoshi and Kirby 2 7-3s left to go. That's our last match today, of course. Next. Going to be fantastic. This one. Back and forth. Ness with the advantage. Finally. No. Falco knocks out Ness versus. He stacks up enough damage finally to do so. Finally. Oh, Pincurchin. Nope. That Falco, that Soul Galio is Falco's, I believe. No, it is Ness's. Ness just also got the Togi. Demaru. With some nice damage on Falco's second stock as he just comes back. Ness has a big lead now. Snivy for him. Falco avoids it on the other side, and that's an electrode for somebody, and they're both fighting on it. It was Falco's. I believe it matters. I'm pretty sure it doesn't just hit everybody. But Ness now down to 1 stock. Again, Falco with the lead all of a sudden because of that. Let's see, maybe Ness can bring it back again here. PK fires, successful. Grabs Falco on the side of the map, can't throw him off though. The PK Thunder also doesn't get him. 147% on Falco though. But it looks like he's in a great position here. Scissor for Ness though, that's probably gonna get the knockout, yeah. A few more hits left in him as well. As things are basically tied back up again. Again, just like we had with, what was that, the matchup earlier where somebody kept ahead. I think it was Sonic keeping ahead of Rob in stock until the very end. Falco had in stock this whole time, despite the percent differences. See if that remains the case, if he gets the first knockout again here. Neck and neck in percent. Latios and Latios for Ness. That may be the end right there. 2 hits. Falco avoids the rest though, and he's still in this. Almost gets caught there by Ness though. Can he pull off this upset? Slight upset. It's only a 2-match difference, and Ness is out of here. There's no way he's getting back with that PK Thunder, and that is Falco's game. Wow. Ness falls to 7-4. Falco is up to 6-5, and he ties that matchup. head-to-head matchup. Another great one there. Our second to last. What a way to almost finish things. 16-3 in items, and Falco still, that was in Ness's favor, 16-3, and Falco still won somehow. That is definitely the first time, maybe the second, because I feel like I may have said this once already, that we've seen such a great item discrepancy in favor, and the winner was actually the one that didn't get the items that time. Anyway, yes, that great, amazing match that was already mentioned. Here it comes. Our last one of the day. Yoshi taking on Kirby. Team Mario, top of the barrel matchup. You can either go with purple or pink for Yoshi's third, and obviously we're going to go with purple. My favorite color, personally. And we can go with the orange, peach orange color for Kirby. That'll work. All right. Let's do it. 7-3s, both of them. Kirby won the first time around. But I don't know. I don't know. One of these two moving up with Peach to 8-3. I believe Peach has the win over Yoshi, but I could be wrong about that. Yes, Peach does have the win over Yoshi, as does Kirby, I believe. No, Peach did actually beat Kirby, didn't she? She just faced off against a lot of those tough opponents at the very end. No, Kirby also beat Peach, so either one of these will be actually the first place. Kirby is first place right now, technically, even though they're all tied, but whoever wins this will be, in fact, first place because they both beat Peach. Snorlax comes out on the right side where they're fighting, and Kirby, caught in that Yoshi, takes him down for the tie up because he's already been knocked off once. 55% for him. Trying to bring things back, wants to tie this up, you know, matchup-wise with Kirby. Need to do it at the very top of the division here. Who knows? They could be tied at the very top at the end. Kirby avoids that, blocks that big attack from Yoshi. Yoshi should probably get that Pokeball. Yep, able to. Drops it. Kirby gets it. Yoshi stays on the map. It's just a Goldeen. 94-79. Pretty much tied up. A Snivy now for Kirby. Yoshi able to not fall to the bottom of the map there. Into the Snivy. Again, still basically even here, in almost exactly even in percent. 2 stock each. Inkay for Yoshi. Another Pokeball down there next to him. And it's an Electrode. It doesn't look like it affects the ones that use it. And a Keldeo now for Yoshi. Oh my goodness, no way. Jose. Can Kirby avoid the rest of these hits? Nope, that's 2 more after coming back with his last stock. And he sort of avoids that one. I think he totally avoided the last Keldeo hit. And 119 on Yoshi's second, 36 on Kirby's last stock here. Is he gonna pull off the tying victory? Kirby has the Mimikyu, though, as he gets that stock, that second stock of Yoshi's. Deoxys out, but Mimikyu snags Yoshi up. Deoxys won't. Oh, he falls into the end of the Deoxys as Mimikyu spits him out. A little bit of damage, not a ton, but it is all basically all tied up again in percent. It's anyone's match here at the very end to determine the top of Team Mario. We've had 3 matches in a row, and 3 sets in a row where the last match has determined Team Mario's first place, and Yoshi just fell off the map. That is the problem with Yoshi. That is Yoshi right there. You gotta worry. You don't have an up B that is useful. You fall too far and you're done. And Kirby, the very opposite of that, basically. And again, able to take the victory over Yoshi. 2 now in a row. That is massive. With the tie at the top, not only does he then move to 8-3, up only with Peach now, and again over her because of the head-to-head, but takes 2-0 over Yoshi, one of the other top in the division. Fantastic. We will check out the standings now after 12 sets. Here's where we're at. In some places, we actually didn't have too much movement, and some we didn't have any movement at all. In fact, Team Mario is all the same. We've got Kirby at the top, 8-3, then Peach at 8-3 as well, Kirby beating her head-to-head. Then we've got Yoshi, Link, and Mario at 7-4. In that order, because Yoshi's beaten them both. Link beat Mario. Then Donkey Kong at 6-5. Zelda on her bye is at 5-5. Luigi's at 5-6. Sheik and Diddy are both 3-8 now. Sheik beat him head-to-head though. And Toon Link still at the bottom, 1-10 now. So all of them are still the same. Team Baddies, the only difference is Wario dropped to 6th now. We've got Bowser 10-1 at first, Dedede 7-4 at second, Mewtwo and Wolf at 6-4, Ganondorf at 6-5 just behind them, and then Wario at 5-5, still needing just like Wolf to play another match, I believe. Yes, and I guess Mewtwo as well. And then we have Snake at 2-8 and Meta Knight at 1-10. Bottom of the barrel, both of them pretty much way out of it at this point. Wario just as in it as everybody else, of course, in that division, seeing as how he was, I believe, 4th just before this, or maybe at least, if not anything else, he was 5th. Up there, no, he was 4th because he had beaten Wolf in the head-to-head, who's now 4th. Anyway, Team Nintendo is where we've had the most, and yeah, definitely the most movement. Captain Falcon 9-2. Rob is now back in second at 7-4. Ness also 7-4 at third. Rob beating him head-to-head. Mr. Game & Watch on the bye is 6-4. Falco, Fox, Lucas, and Ice Climbers all 6-5. Ice Climbers dropped the entire way down because Falco and Fox have both beaten Lucas. Falco beat both of them, so he, Fox and Lucas, that is. So he's above both of them. Fox beat Lucas, so both of them beating Lucas, but Lucas beating the Ice Climbers both times means Ice Climbers is below him, but Lucas would be below both of the other ones, which puts Ice Climbers in 8th place now, is the way I did that, so probably maybe have to figure out a different way just in case to make sure that we do everything the right way when playoff time comes, but for now, that's where things are. Samus is 3-8, Zero Suit Samus is 2-9, along with Sonic 2-9. And finally, Team Universe, just a slight few changes because of buys, really. Ike at 10-1 now, still sitting pretty in first place. Pokemon Trainer 7-4. Lucario is 5-5, now above the Jigglypuff at 5-6 because of the buy. Same with Olimar at 4-6, above Pikachu at 4-7 because of his buy. And then Pit and Marth still down at the bottom at 3-7. That is where things stand. It's definitely getting interesting as we near the end here. I can say right now, off the just by looking at this, we have 4 7-4s that would be in playoffs, not buys, but get into playoffs. We have 2 6-4s, 2 6-5s. That's already 8. The top 8 in the playoffs. In 8th place would be the other one of the 6-5s there. So then already we're moving to I guess 5-5. Yeah, there's a couple 5-5s out there, which would be the first buys right now. It looks like there's a lot of 6-5s actually, maybe more than I thought there. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of 6-5s in fact because of Team Nintendo. That's where things stand. Of course, if you won, you can look. The top 2 in every division would get the buys: Kirby, Peach, Bowser, Dedede, Falcon, Rob, Ike, and Pokemon Trainer. And then, of course, after that, the next 16 would get the next 16 seeds, whoever has the top records overall. Anyway, what do we have for set 13, you ask? Our last set of buys for Team Universe and Team Baddies. We've got Kirby versus Link, Zelda versus Peach, Luigi versus Sheik, Toon Link versus Yoshi, Diddy versus Mario. Donkey Kong's got a bye. In Team Nintendo, we got Lucas versus Ness. Again, that's going to be great as always. Rob versus Game & Watch should also be great. Fox versus Zero Suit Samus. Falco versus Captain Falcon. That should also be interesting. Sonic versus Samus. Ice Climbers on the bye. We got Snake in our interdivisional. Last ones with the buys again. Snake versus Olimar. Round off all their records that will then be the same. Wolf versus Lucario. Ooh. We got Marth versus Wario, could also be good. And Pit versus Mewtwo. Should also say Kirby versus a Link is going to be amazing. Zelda versus Peach might also be good. Yeah, some great ones coming up for set 13. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for joining us again here for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. This is Season 0. This has been Set 12, Set 13 to come out of 22 until we move into our 2 playoff days, 5 rounds altogether. Hope to see you through the rest of this until we hit Season 1, if we go live with it, and it's even better, right? Until then, though, I'm Randy, and this is Nerds Templar. Thanks for chilling. God bless. In peace.